Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to run sub 11 in the 100 meters. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. So, there are 3 things you need to work on while training to run sub 11. First off is block starts. Block starts are the first thing to work on. Now, I'll make a whole in-depth video later on about how to do block starts, how to get out of the blocks, and I'll review someone's form and explain to you guys what they're doing and all that different stuff. But for now, just know you need to work on your block starts. So that is a big key to running faster. If you're not working on your blocks and not building that explosive power, that's the biggest thing I see with a lot of runners, is that they don't have the explosive power to get out of the blocks. If you have that explosive power to get out of the blocks, which you're going to need to run sub 11, then you're going to have to work on that explosive power if you don't have it. If you do have it, then you're good. You just need to work on your form. But if you don't have it, work on that explosive power, some single leg box jumps, hang cleans, something that's going to make you very explosive out of the blocks, right? And I'll go over some other videos on this topic later on. Next is speed training, and I should put with long rest. I should actually write on there, so I'm going to write that down. With long rest. So, speed training with long rest. So what a lot of people do is they do a lot of endurance training when they talk about the 100. They do like 200s, 100s, maybe 400s, but they're doing like endurance training where they're doing like short rest. So they'll do maybe a 60 meter fly or a 150 meter fly, or they'll do, some sprints, but they'll take like a minute rest or 2-minute rest. And it's like, it doesn't work like that. When you go into the gym and you train powerlifting, powerlifters to lift their 1 rep max, or to lift something they can do 3 times or less, they're taking long rest of 5 to 7 minutes, sometimes even longer than that. Some powerlifters or strongman might even take 10 minutes of rest between sets. I personally have done sets of pull-ups when I'm doing heavy pull-ups, and I've taken like 12 minutes or 11 minutes just between a set because I needed that much rest between my sets. So for speed training, you're trying to train at maximal speed. So this is going to be like 100s, 80s, 150s, probably not anything over 150, maybe some flies. So you're doing something where you do like 20 meters jog, 40 meter sprint, 20 meter jog, but you're taking at least bare minimum 4 minutes of rest. I recommend taking 6 to 8 minutes of rest, but bare minimum is 4 minutes. Just so you can recover and you can run at full speed again and push yourself to 100% maximum speed. Now, you're not doing this every day of the week. You're doing this once a week. You only need to do speed training once a week, but you're going to do this once a week, and if you have a race, then you do it once a week with your race. But you're going to do this on Monday, the first day of the week, because you're going to have the most energy, and this is going to be your most intense workout. The endurance workouts are going to be intense, like the intensity of how hard it's going to be is a lot harder. These are not super hard on your lungs, but they're going to be good for you to build up your top end speed. So you need to work on this. The endurance is good for the 200 and for the 100, for the 400. Endurance is good. But if you're not working on your top end speed, if you're not taking long rests with your top end speed and working on that, you're not going to get faster. Just like someone in the gym who's powerlifting, you're not going to get stronger unless you take long rests. It's the same thing with sprinting. It's just you don't know that you're running a little bit slower than your maximal speed. Then, running relaxed. So I had a runner who was running with their hands closed. And some people like to run with their hands closed. Some people like to run with their hands open. Let me turn this back a little bit so you guys can see. Some people like to run with their hands open. Some people like to run with their hands closed. What they were doing is they were squeezing their hands tight and doing this and running very, very tight. Or I've had athletes who open their hands up like this and run like this. It makes you more of a robot and more mechanically. You want to be relaxed. Keep your hands closed if you want, but don't squeeze your hands. And keep your hands open, but don't squeeze your hands open. And just run very relaxed as you're sprinting. Try to stay relaxed in the shoulders. You don't want to crunch up here. You want to be down, relaxed, and make sure you're using a full arm swing. So you're going from cheek down to this cheek, and you're doing a full arm swing. And that's going to help you run your fastest. If you do these 3 things in your training, you practice on your block starts, practice on your top end speed training, and you run relaxed, I guarantee you can get yourself down to sub 11. Hopefully this helps. If you guys did enjoy this video, please click that subscribe button. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. And I'll see you guys in another one. Bye!